All right, so let's get started where we just ground ourselves in our body and in our moment. So take a moment to lengthen your feet. You might want to lift your toes and spread them, and then lift your heels and spread them back. Soften your knees, take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, feel the feet and see if you can press down a little bit heavier as if you gripped your mat or your ground. And then keep that pressure and inhale, reach the crown of the head up. So you feel like your core gently helped you lift. And then take your shoulders back. Gently point the front of your ribs down. Now point your tailbone down. And I just want you to feel what you did with your body. You opened up tight spaces. You supported your posture. So take one more deep breath and just hold what this feels like. Grounded, lifted, and open. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and we'll start to move. So lift a knee, lift your arms, and make it yours. What would feel great as we get started? Maybe you want to really reach for a few moments. Maybe you want to pull down, open your chest. So focus on whatever's going to feel better. And then adding a little pressure into the foot that's grounded, you can open that hip a bit more, kind of make it a bigger stretch. And how's your breath? Allow it to be nice and deep. And the last two. And then we'll reach and pull back. So see if you can open your back for a little bit, maybe focus on the front reach. And then open your chest for a little, focus on the elbows back. And now adding something else, think about your belly and see how high you can lift your knee. So just really warming up the core, especially your low abs. You look great. Last two. And then we'll do one more and reach opposite knee, opposite arm. Once you get one, you're usually good. So focus again on that pressure into the bottom foot. And see if you can expand your whole side body when you do that, yes. And relax your face, your jaw. Do about one more, and then we'll twist down. So reach and pull down, yes. And sometimes this feels great, so just find it for your body. If you really exhale and pull the belly in, you can twist a little more. And then in between, really lift your heart up and expand your collarbones. And the last two, one more set, and then we'll come down. Inhale, reach up. Clasp your hands, a little back bend if you like, belly in, tail back. And then soften your knees. And take about 2 expansive breaths where you just feel your body opening as you ground down and you lift up. And then take one hand down, bend the knees a little more, and allow yourself to C-shape. Gently take your elbow back and chin up if that feels good, stretching across your heart. Take about one more deep breath. Really take the tailbone back to let your whole spine feel open. And then inhale, lift up, and exhale, we'll switch. Hand down, gently sweep. And then roll the shoulders back if it feels good. Eyes up, elbow back. And then take about 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Relax your jaw, soften your knees. Inhale, lift up, clasp your hands, tuck your chin, and kind of wiggle your shoulders apart in the back. And take a few deep breaths. How can you stretch in a way that helps your body feel great? Take your hands back now, clasp behind, open your heart. And again, explore it, add a little wiggle, find what feels good. And think about expanding your neck through the back, lifting up through the crown. One more deep breath. And then shake it out. All right, awesome. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. We're gonna start with our weights next. So if you'd like to have a little soft block, you can place that between your feet and then grab onto your hand weights. All right, so let's grip our block. So take a moment, if you have your block, to sink your feet together towards it. That'll add some inner thigh work. And then lengthen your toes, lengthen your heel. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down into the feet like you started to practice. Keep that there, and then inhale up into the crown. So I just want you to feel like your core is helping you. Tail down, heart open. And then elbows up, shoulder height. And little pulse and pulse. Yes. So since you took that moment to just breathe and feel your posture at the beginning of class, can you bring it back here? Can you create that same feeling? Open heart, long neck, tail dropped, hips open. You look great. And now take your mind into the shoulder, really the back of the shoulder, and feel the squeeze and squeeze. Yeah. The more we use our mind, it's the muscle we want to work, the more you get action from it. And how's your breath? See if you can deepen it. Scan your body since you're in one spot and just see what's tight and you could let it go. And if you can't let it go, practice acceptance and care for 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. Inhale and exhale. So can you match the pressure in your shoulders with a little hug at the front of your ribs? So I just want you to feel like you're supporting your spine all the way around. Yes, you look great. For 3 and 2. And then stay down and hold, and we'll think about the lift. So up, 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 and then bring it in. Inhale, and then exhale. Up, 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 yes. So you feel loose and then tight. Inhale and exhale, yes. So feel your body, you're expansive, you're grounded, you're strong, and getting stronger. Yes, you look great. For 3 and 2. And then we'll start our back. So bring the elbows back an inch and back. So as you do that, again, hug the ribs. So see how quiet you can keep your torso, your whole body not rocking. It takes a lot of core action. This is great for posture. And you look awesome. How's your breathing? Can you let it be deep, caring, expansive? For 3, 2, and then little L's. Up, down, back, and in. Up, down, back, and in. So as you do this little L, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep pulsing. But I want you to see what you could expand. Is there any area that feels like it's sinking or it's tight that you could open and lift? For 3 and 2. Last one, little circles, just 5. Add a pause in between just to keep yourself steady. Yes. And then we'll reverse the direction, so other way, 5. So you're almost there. What does your body need to hear? Or if you want, take a break. And last one, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Roll it out. And then whatever you're feeling, just notice it. Really notice your body and the work of your practice. All right, so we're gonna work our triceps, same one together, not one at a time is what I'm trying to say. So if you want, you can turn. I just turned so you can see the spine alignment, but you don't have to. Regrip your block. So take a moment to squeeze the block, lengthen your toes, lengthen your heels. Take a nice deep breath, and then see if you can lengthen head to tail. So how much can you grow the length of your spine? And then open your chest a little more. So I want you to take the shoulder blades and kiss them together behind you. And now take the elbows up. Arms go straight, pause, and then a little lift and lift. Yes. And how's your breathing? Can you relax your jaw, your cheeks, your face? Nice deep breath. So similar to your last exercise, I want you to think into the tricep and then make it squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. So through your mind, you're working a little bit deeper. And can you relax your face, your cheeks, your jaw? And how is your breathing? Can you deepen it again? Keep getting to know your responses to your body, when you get tight, when your breath gets short. And then with that awareness, we can change. For 3, 2, 1, up and hold, and then relax. Up and hold, and then down an inch. So up and squeeze, and then release. So can you soften your neck, the muscles in your shoulders? Just feel your triceps work. You look awesome. And lengthen through the crown to make your neck nice and long. That's it. For 3 and 2, And then up, and we'll press the hands towards each other. So in, and in, and in. So nice and small, doesn't have to be perfect. It's just about staying in the work, trusting your body is being shaped. For 3, 2, and then little L's. In, up, down, and out. And yes, nice deep breath, you look awesome. So again, how are your shoulders? Can you open them from the front, bring them together from the back? For 3, and 2. Last one, little bend in the elbow, push it straight. So you're almost there. What does your body need? If you need less, you stand up. If you need more, you kind of dive in. Put length in your spine. Feel the strength in your triceps. For 3, and 2, and then up, palms face up. Take a pause, roll the shoulders back, and then lift the arms and lift. So you're almost there, very close to your finish. For 3, 2, and then up, little scissor, in and out, in and out. So what does your body need? Adjust to care for yourself. That is the journey of strength. For 3, 2, 1, up, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Great job. You can release the block, take a breath, and then drop one weight. So choose a hand with the weight and take the weight up and gently let it rest back. And then touch your elbow. And breathe all the way through your body. Let your tailbone expand out. And the crown of your head lift up. One more deep breath. Can you soften the muscles all around your shoulders? Your light hand, take it behind the back, and you can just let it rest. That'll stretch the shoulder. If you want, you can hold onto your weight, gently tug. And then breathe. So to expand, you take your tailbone back a bit, and that'll help you lift up if you want a gentle back bend. So the whole arc of the spine is connected. And then how do you feel here? What do you want to exhale to soften? And can you be patient with what's tight to let it expand slowly and steadily? And one more deep breath. And then the hand that has the weight, bring that in front, hug your shoulder down, and feel the stretch wrap around the front of your shoulder. Yes. And if anything is tight, can you really feel that? Can you be grateful for that feeling? Because that shows how much you worked and how your body is strengthening. And then when you're ready, you can flip your palm the opposite direction of what it is and take a little wiggle and breathe again. And then one more deep breath in. And gently let that side go. And we'll switch. So just move the hand to the weight to the other hand, and then lift up. And similar to exploring at the beginning of class, explore in this stretch. What feels good? Do you want to wiggle? Do you want to shake? And then take about 2 more deep breaths where you soften, getting ready to move your light hand. And then when you're ready, take your other hand, reach it back, let it rest, or grab the weight. If you liked that back bend, it starts in the knees. You soften the knees and then take the tail back. And how much does your body want you to breathe? Let yourself feel free, cared for, and light. And 1 or 2 more deep breaths. If you want, you can move again. Find what's going to feel great and help your body recover. And when you're ready, take the hand with the weight, bring it across, hug it down, and shimmy around until you find your stretch. And then notice how it does feel good when you start to listen to your body and adjust. And then the hand that has the weight, you can flip the palm and see if you've got just another stretch in there. Find it. And then send breath to whatever feels tight. So 1 more deep breath of care. And then when you're ready, you can release the weights. All right, so we're gonna do some sun salutations next. So make sure you have enough room to walk back. And we'll stand at the head of your mat or the front of your space. All right. So finding our feet, take a moment to lengthen again. So you lengthen the toes, lengthen the heels, but this time really focus on lining up your knees in the direction of your toes. You might have to move the feet. And now expand the head to the tail. So see if you can drop the tail, lift the head, and feel your core strengthen. Take one cleansing breath. Notice if your body needs anything at all. And then noticing what you need, let's practice to care and strengthen. So inhale, we'll reach up. So reach in a way that really benefits your body. What do you need? Create it. And then exhale, dive down. So whether it's care or strength, you can adjust your practice. Hands to shins or under the toes and lengthen your back flat and long, gorilla. And then exhale, let yourself go. Knees bend, step your right leg back. Find your first low lunge. Take a break here and notice your knee, again, in line with the toes and right over your heel. And then so you can do the same with the back leg. Knee and toes line up. And now take one deep breath and expand head to back heel. So feel your back kneecap lift, your strength in your thigh. And then when you're ready, exhale back to your downward dog or child's pose. So you can always drop the knees. So first play around. Take a moment to let your body tell you what'll feel good. Maybe you want to bend a knee, extend the opposite heel, rock your chest side to side. What would feel great? Take one more breath and just play. And now come to a steady space, and we'll find our hands first. So can you lengthen each finger and really press it down evenly to spread your palms? Can you soften your knees next and lift your tail out of the body? And now press your hands down to see if your tailbone can lift even more. So you'll shrug your shoulders and you'll feel your core help you lengthen. And take one deep breath, just feeling your posture in downward dog. Now with strong hands, inhale and pull the body forward. And finding your plank, you can be kneeling or lifted. Take your shoulder blades together and back. Hug your belly in, lengthen head to tail as if you're standing. Look great, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower the whole way down this first time. Point your toes back. And inhale, lift your heart to baby cobra. And then take a pause, feel how your back muscles are getting stronger. And I want you to see if you can lengthen your tail towards your heels so it takes your low belly up. And now tuck your chin, see if your neck can lengthen. Take one more deep breath, just feeling the length head to tail here. And then exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes, push and pull back to downward dog or child's pose or even puppy pose, anywhere that helps your body restore. And then take one more deep and cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees, step your right leg forward. So now you're on your low lunge, the opposite side. And then take a little time to line up again. Knee, toes, heel, all in alignment. Find that on your back leg. And then take that one expansive breath where you're actively reaching head to back heel, feeling your hip open on the left side. Inhale, and then exhale, step in and allow yourself to rest. Just shake it out. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders, move the neck, move the hips, bend your knees. One more deep breath. Allow your spine to decompress. And then your knees will bend a lot. Lift your eyes. Inhale, rise up by pushing down and lifting. If you want to back bend, knees bend, tail back. And then exhale, hands, come back down. And let's find our mountain pose another time. So line up, knees, heels, toes. Take a nice breath. See if you can ground the tail down, head up. And then one more deep breath, notice what you need. And then with that in mind, inhale, we'll lift up. So press down to reach up. And then exhale, dive. Practice that nourishing care for your body. Hands to shins or under the toes and lengthen your back flat. And then exhale, let it go. Bend your knees. Step your left leg back first this time. And we'll start the same way. So find your knee, your heel, your toes all lined up. Press down all 10 toes so you feel grounded. And if you want, we're going to lift our arms. So feel your legs secure. And then inhale, arms lift overhead. Take 2 deep breaths, reaching your fingers forward, heel back. I really want you to think about the front foot and pushing down all four corners. When you're ready, breathe in and exhale, your hands come down. Great job. Bend your knees, step back, downward dog or child's pose, and just breathe. If you want a little movement, a little freedom to play, give yourself that moment. Find your posture now. Strong hands. Roll the armpits outward, shoulder blades together behind. Soft knees lifted and open tailbone. Inhale, exhale. And if you want to flow through plank again, inhale forward. So find your long body. Shoulder blades kiss, ribs hug, tailbone and head lengthen. One more breath in, feeling your strength. Exhale halfway down or all the way down, let your body pick. And then inhale up, so up dog or baby cobra again. Or whatever you chose, try to practice lengthening head to tail. So now you know the muscles and how it feels. And then exhale back to your downward dog or any pose that you like. Take a breath, give your body a moment of freedom. And then inhale, exhale, bend your knees, step your left leg forward. So you want to create your low lunge on this side. And then we'll line up. So lengthen toes and heels and knees all in the same line for each leg. Now feel the strength of your feet. See if you're secure. Press down all 10 toes. And then if you like to lift, inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale down into the back heel. Can you open your heart here? Yeah, lengthen your head to tail. One more deep breath, you've got it. And then exhale, hands come down. Bend your knees, step together, and allow yourself to fold. This time, bend your knees a lot and hug behind your legs. And I want you to give your body a moment of care and gratitude. If anything feels like it was worked, practice that thankfulness for what your body can do. And then gently let the arms go. Bend the knees a lot, lift the eyes, and inhale, rise up. And just let your body feel good. If you want the back bend, take the back bend. Just grateful. And then exhale, hands come down. You can shake it out. All right, great job. All right, so if you do want a chair or something to hold on to, you can grab it. We'll just do a few lifted plies, and then we'll come down to the mat for our pretzel. All right. So you just want your chair or countertop somewhere that you feel like you can hold on to. It can be right in front of you or to the side. We're going to use both legs at once. So starting, we'll do a couple sets. We're going to start with parallel feet. So just like mountain pose, lengthen your knees, your toes, all in the same line. Yes, you look great. And then shoulders back, lift head to tail. So as you lift head to tail, now press your toes down, gently rise off your heels so you can keep your head and tail lifted. And here's where you might want this. Bend your knees forward and see if your spine can stay in that same feeling, head and tail lengthening. Yeah, so you're not leaning forward or back, you just feel nice and straight. Roll the shoulders back. Yep, and then hug your belly in at the top. Look awesome. All right, so little pulses. Just down and down and down. So this can feel like you're almost sitting in a chair. Your thighs are really getting some sculpt work here. As you think about posture, I want you to think about your toes first. So it starts at the bottom. And try to push down each one evenly. Pinky as much as big toe and middle. Yeah. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. And then up an inch. Down and hold. Up an inch. Can you scan down your vertebrae? And just notice if any is tight. And if it is, see if you can loosen it by dropping the tail and hugging the abs in front of that vertebrae to see if you can just lengthen it a bit. Yep, for 3 and 2. And then down and just hold. If you want, you can play with your balance here since we're just going to stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels come down, rise on up. And give your ankle a roll. You can even push your toes down and just rock back and forth. Just give a little freedom to the feet that worked a lot. All right, so you notice those types of moves, you don't need much, and that's why bar works. All right, so this time we're going to take our heels together. So take a cleansing breath before we really get started. Exhale any tension. And then push your heels together. And I want you to lengthen. First, look at the toes and knees and make sure they're all pointing out. It really starts in your hip bone. And now push the toes down to lift your heels. And you might need to walk your feet closer to get that heel kiss this time. And we're going to stay pretty lifted, but start by lengthening head to tail. And then bend down, see if your head and tail stay nice and aligned. And then notice again if your knees rocked at all, line them up with the toes. Open the heart, like the ribs, and a little pulse. And pulse, yes. So here, start it again with the toes. Can you really push down evenly? It's amazing, but that keeps your ankle open, it keeps your knee joint open. So balance and posture from the bottom is great. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. Up an inch. So what does your body need from you? Does it need to just know that you're listening? You'll take breaks. You're caring for it. You're grateful for it. Just find what you need for 3 and 2. So we're going to stay down, hold, and just lift a hip. So choose one and then place it back down, find center. Lift the other one, place it back down. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath in a way that helps you if that's not the right method. Yes, you look awesome. So how's your spine? Can you lengthen anything that's tight? Last 2. Last full set. Yes, you look great. So now we're just going to come down, hold for 10. So if you want, you can lift your hands, try to balance. You look great. Open your heart. 3, 2, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Push it down. Roll your ankles. And this time we're going to stretch a little deeper. So take one side, hold on to your ankle, and then line up the grounded knee and toes. Take a breath into your heart. And here I want you to think about the crown of the head all the way down to the back knee. So lengthen that whole line. Inhale. If you want to lean forward to dancers, you can exhale, push the foot into the hand and reach or hold on to your chair. Nice deep breath. See if you can relax around the jaw again, the chest. And one more deep breath here. Find what you need. And then inhale, rise up. Take that foot in front that you were holding on to. Push the heel down, lean back, and stretch the calf. You can hold on to your foot and kind of rock it if that feels good as well. So find what feels good. Even wiggle your back. Stretch the muscles that you strengthened. Bar is great because it helps you get long. And then lean so that your muscles are agile. And then feet come together. So bend your knees a lot. And then gently roll up this time. So one vertebrae at a time. You can even wiggle it out. Just want to give your spine a stretch. Shoulders back and exhale. All right, so we'll switch our side. So you can take the other leg back, move your chair if you want. Hold on to the ankle and just pause. Take a breath through the heart, lifting it up. And then exhale, feel the whole sweep of your head to now that knee. And spine included. One more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, if you want, you reach out, push the foot into the hand and reach. And then could you soften? Your knee, your jaw. And practice breathing your hand to back knee open. And then one more deep breath. And then inhale, lift up. Then as you exhale, push that foot that you just held onto in front. Heel down, toes up if you want, hold on and kind of rock. You kind of shake it out as well. Roll the shoulders, move the hips, the heart. So find what's going to help you feel great. Two more breaths. Do you want to move at all to make more of a stretch occur in your body? And then feet together and one more spine stretch. So bend the knees a lot and then roll it up as slowly as you can. Feel each vertebrae. And then shoulders back and even shake it out. All right, so you're doing awesome. So let's go to the mat next. So just make sure you have a cleared space. And you can turn to your short end, the front side. And we're gonna take your feet over to your right. So you just wanna sweep your feet to your right. Both knees bent here to start, just to get us nice and lined up. And then once you've got that, we're gonna turn this into our pretzel. So I want you to turn your heart a little more towards your left side. I should have said if you have a block or a pillow, you can bring that over to your left side. So that's just gonna be an extra space for you to lean on. Okay, so turning over towards your left knee. Now I want you to think about your right knee and take it back. If you drew a line from your hips, take it back at least an inch behind your hip line. Yeah. Now flex both feet. So I want you to flex the back foot a bunch. Roll the shoulders open, lengthen head to tail. So it's going to mean a lot of buttoning your tight pair of jeans here. And then we're going to try one at the lowest option, one at the highest option, and then we'll get started. So the lowest option, I want you to put your left arm on your pillow or block, and then lift your right leg up. And just feel how your corner seat's going to be shaped. And then let that go, rise up, take a breath. And then your highest option, sometimes your body's not able to do it, but you can see if it does. If you just lifted without your block, it could lift up your knee. Maybe even the heel has to stay down. All right, let it go. Okay, so you know your options. You can be all the way down. You can be anywhere in the middle. So find what you want. Take a nice deep breath. And then with the flexed foot, lift the whole back leg. Make sure the knee's behind your hip line and the little pulse. It's like you have a little puppet string. You're just lifting it up and up. Take your mind into your corner butt seat. And that's what we want to ask, to squeeze and squeeze. Yeah. Then relax your face, your chest. Sweep the heart open. For 3, 2, and then up and hold. Down an inch, up and hold. Yes. And take a nice deep breath. And again, what does your body need? If your back feels so tight, I want you to draw the belly in, and that will help lengthen that space. For 3, and 2, and then stay up where you are and just rotate the knee in a little circle. 2, 1, and reverse for 5, 4. What can you open? What can you relax? Stay lifted. Now your right hand, bring it up, and you're going to push your hand and knee away and push and push. Yes. For 4, 3, 2, right hand comes down and seesaw. Knee goes down, heel goes down. Tap and tap. Yes, you look great. Keep the knee behind your hip line. Otherwise, you work the hip flexor. For 3, and 2, all the way up. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently let it down. Lift. Take a nice deep breath. So your right leg, I want you to very kindly sweep it across. So you're going to bring it up, heel goes down. You can touch your shin or cross over your knee. Find your sit bones. Hug your left arm around your right knee. And inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, you can turn. If you want, place your elbow on the outside of your thigh. You can also place your left hand on your heart center. Just thank your body for giving you the strength that it just showed. And what can you soften? One more deep breath. And then bring yourself around, but keep your left or your right ankle on top of your left thigh, and you can kind of open up the right knee to the right. Hands will come back and lift your heart. And then kind of wiggle around so you feel like you're lengthening your spine and you're opening the right hip. It's a lot for that hip. Yeah, be grateful, gentle. And then see how big you can breathe. And 1 or 2 more deep breaths. When you like, gently lean forward and then take the hands in front. And again, be gentle. It might take your body time to get into a stretch after you work so tight. And then breathe all the way down your back. One more deep breath. Inhale, gently walk it up. Keep your right hip down and your left hand to the left, so you can use your block again to the ground. And I want you to just reach your arm across over to the left side. Yeah. And breathe down into that side waist. And what could you exhale and relax back? So maybe shoulders melt back, jaw melts back. And then a big sweep. So your right arm, I want you to sweep it all the way across the body. So bring it down and forward and gently open to the right. If you want, you can lift the left arm for a moment and reach. All right, so great job. So bring your feet out. If you want, you can kind of shake it out, wiggle around. So pretzel moves can be super tight, so you know what you're in for, but you also know it's not a long set. And you can listen to your body, take breaks whenever you want. Okay, so this time your block is on your right side or your pillow. I want you to flex both feet. Turn your heart a little bit more so it's facing the right knee. And then look at your hips, draw a line, and take your left knee behind it. Yeah, you look great. So place your elbow the whole way down on your pillow, your block, your mat, shoulders back. Squeeze your left butt. And then inhale, just lift your knee. Feel what this side is like. Foot up as well if you can. Let it go. Now stack your spine the whole way. So you might want to give it a try just one time. Lift your knee if you want. Your foot can stay down, or you can see if you can lift the whole leg. Take a breath. And then let it go. All right, so awesome. Anywhere from top to lower. Find where you want to be. Now open your heart, take your belly in, and then lift the back leg. And a little pulse and pulse. So as we get going, I want you to start using your mind. So take your mind into your back side and really ask the corner seat to squeeze and squeeze. Take your belly in. Feel how that will help your back. And then roll your shoulders to open the heart. For 3, 2, 1, and then up and hold. Down an inch, up and hold. So scan your body. Is there anything that you could strengthen to soften anything else? So you strengthen your belly, you soften your back. Strengthen your butt, you soften your hip flexor. Yes, and keep bringing that knee behind the line for 3 and 2. And then just bring it up in the little circle, little circle. So really think about the corner seat. You've got it. And now reverse your circles. And how's your breathing? What can you care for? And then all the way up, take your left hand off the mat and you're going to press away. So left heel back, left hand in front, press. Yes, you look great. Can you lift your heart a little more? Can you lengthen your side waist by drawing the abs in? 2 and 1, hand comes down, and then we'll seesaw. Knee down, heel down. Tap and tap, tap. Yes. Keep bringing the knee behind the hip line. Keep it in the corner seat. Shoulders back, heart open. You've got this. Breathe. 3, 2, and then all the way up, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down very gently. Guide the left leg across. So touch it to your shin or all the way over your thigh. Find your sit bones. Hug your right arm around the left leg. Back hand helps you lift. Exhale, the shoulders roll back. And then just breathe. So your elbow could go to the outside of your knee. You can touch your hand to your heart center. And notice what feels worked. And just practice gratitude to your body. All that it does. And soften your knees, soften your jaw, soften your face. And take about 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently come to the front. Keep your ankle on top of your right leg or place it in front. Rock around and place the hands behind. Lift your heart up. And it's as if you gently have a soft hand on your low back and it's helping you press that part of your back forward. And that will help open up your hip. And just breathe. Feel the miracle of your bar and how we stretch just as much as we work. And that's what creates a nice, healthy body. See if you can soften your face. One more deep breath. And then gently lean your heart forward. Take the time that you need to bring your hands in front. And just rest down. And with each breath, move it throughout the whole body. So breathe back into your hips and your low back, your side waist. And see what else you can relax. Your jaw, your face, your cheeks. And one more deep breath. Just enjoy it. When you're ready, inhale and walk yourself up. And then your right hand is going to be down. That'll take the left arm over. And see if you can just really breathe down into the left hip. And then what feels good? Where do you want your eyes? Can you roll your shoulders back? And with each breath, see if you can get a little heavier into the hips to expand the side. Inhale. As you exhale, take your left arm forward very slowly. So sweep the whole way. And then if you liked, you can take your right arm up and gently counter stretch. Fantastic. Inhale, lift it up. You did awesome. Okay, so hopefully you feel like you are worked. Shoulders, legs, feeling great. So we'll do just a little bit for our abs. And then we are going to call it a day. All right, so take your legs out nice and straight. And sometimes our body can't do the roll up, roll down. So you're welcome to bend your knees and hold your thighs. But we're just going to do one roll down. So I want you to just try this with me. So flex your feet, line up hips, knees, toes, same direction. And then open your heart. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, tuck your tail and just come down about a vertebrae. Button your tight pair of jeans. We're going to use our transverse abdominals that run underneath the abs. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can come down just another vertebrae. So again, if your body is not liking this, just lay back. Open your heart. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, come down one more vertebrae. And feel your strength. Celebrate your body. Inhale. Exhale, so you can come down one more vertebrae. You have to use different abs at each level. One more deep breath in. Exhale, one more vertebrae. All right, we're going to do it one more time. So open your heart. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, lay it down. Great job. Roll the arms overhead. Reach the toes. Stretch the body. You did fantastic. All right, so take one knee in and really hug it tight. Roll your ankle both directions. So we're just going to get a stretch started as we also work our abs in a moment. Open your heart, exhale. Now take the leg that you have, lift the knee up or the heel up, hold behind, and roll your ankle again. So just give yourself a break. And now scoop the abs. So once you use the transverse abdominals, drawing and hugging your belly in, gently lift your head towards your knee. And then open up your heart center, relax your chest or your cheeks. And your hands, I want you to just gently and lightly hold your legs. So you don't hold it tight. That'll help more ab work. Now your other leg, see if you can lift it off the ground and just energize out your toes. You can lay your head back as well if you don't want your neck to feel like it's working. All right, so we're just going to switch the legs. So take the other leg up, other leg out. Gently hold behind the legs and reach energy out your toes. Take one breath. Head up or down. Inhale and exhale, switch. Gently touch, reach energy to open your hips, and then switch. Reach energy to open your hips, and then switch. So see if you can relax your jaw and your cheeks, and then we'll switch. Just about 3 more sets. So see if you can draw your belly in, and how lightly can you hold your leg. So use all your muscle instead of your hands. You can hold your head, you can lay it back. One more full set. Nice deep breathing. Last time. And then everything, reach it up. Hands, hips, heels, toes. Reach, reach, reach. And then lay back and hug your knees. Rock on your back, little circles. Take your opposite knee and hug it in and give an ankle roll to that leg. Celebrate all that your body did, and your mind, your spirit. You brought yourself here, you got through it. So give yourself care. Thankful. Now take the leg that you're holding, lift that heel up and roll your ankle. So you're getting that same stretch on this side. How's your breathing? And then we'll take both legs, hold the inside of your thighs, and just reach the legs out wide for an inner thigh stretch. And kind of rock around. Just breathe, thank your body. Make it yours. You can even hold on to your toes. Anything that feels good. See if you can lengthen again, head to tail, and just breathe. And then an IT band stretch. So bend your knees, lay one leg down, put the other leg in the air. And now keep your hip down on that side. So the same side hand can even put your thumb right in your hip, flex your foot, and cross it just an inch or two. You can even hold on to it if that's all right. I want you to feel a stretch in the outside of your lifted leg. See if you can exhale and melt your shoulders back to give your jaw, your cheeks, your chest a little space. And then do anything with that leg that you want before we switch sides. So if you want to kind of rock it around, find a stretch, just give yourself a moment again to learn your body, to listen, and to create that deeper friendship. And then when you're ready, we'll switch sides. So your other leg comes in, we reach it up. Same side hand, you can put your thumb right into the hip if that helped you, like it helps me. Flex your foot, and then rock it just a few inches across. Hips stay as much down as they can. Relax your face, your cheeks, your chest. With each breath, see what you could melt. Soft knees. Roll your ankles. And then gently do whatever you like with that leg. Find your stretch. Do anything that's going to feel really nice. And then one more deep breath. This time hug your knees again. I want you to rock on your low back. So really round your tailbone. If you want to reach again, you can reach up, hold on to your toes, hold on to your shins. The goal is just to round your back. And now place the feet together, open the knees, drop them down. So you have a wide butterfly stretch. Arms, reach them overhead. And then you can bend the elbows and kind of hug on to them. And take a few deep breaths where you let your body relax. Each exhale, melt so your front body can open. Feet down, knees up. Your arms can come to your sides and just rock your knees side to side. So you're kind of windshield wipering your knees. That'll open your hips a bit. And then very gently roll to one side and allow yourself to just lay there for a moment. Nice deep stretch. As you exhale, feel held. So you don't have to help the ground. It's got you. You can surrender. One more deep breath, just giving yourself permission to be soft. And then when you're ready, gently press through your top arm, bring the feet under you, hover your heels back, chest to your legs, and just breathe, letting the calves stretch. Nice deep breath. Take about 2 more breaths and just focus on how much you can expand your belly to let your back get all those little nuances of stretch around the low back. It works nice and hard. Gently press the heels down when you're ready. Lift the hips. Get one more slow roll, lifting up gently. And then we'll do 3 deep breaths. So open your legs wide, bend your knees, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive down. Feel the energy. Breathe up. Exhale down one more time. Fully alive, strong, and balanced. Great job. You did awesome. So thank you so much for doing this with me. You feel strong.